Hello. I'm secretly starting, but I'm not actually because um that would require me to have something visual to put on the screen, but I don't have that because I am not an artist. Don't tell her.
Did you start without me?
No, we haven't started without her. Okay, guys. Is anyone gonna be working on some comics with us, or are you chilling? Both valid, by the way. No judgment on my part. I show up, the viewer count drops. Oh, mood. Yeah, hi, how's it going? Um, what are we doing? We're gonna work on some Avo?
Hello,
Some Avo book?
Avo book.
I'm working on outfit design right now. That sounds cool. How's it going? No, that's cool. That's exciting. What are these outfits for that you are designing? I'm assuming some sort of organism is wearing these outfits. Hello to you two. Gonna be working on flat colors. Oh, that's listening to a stream is perfect for flat coloring.
Yes. It do be.
We're stalling as Ursula appears. There's an on-screen code.
I know, I got that.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't put it in right.
Yeah, she got it.
I got it. I know numbers.
For those in the chat, the current on-screen code is 0338. What did Ursula press? That's that's today's question. I like the panic of like, no, don't share the code.
Don't do it.
But it's
The hackers will get me.
it's literally for local, so people can't stream. You can't stream to someone else's computer. Art stream. Wow. Wait. I'm gonna put streaming soon back on, and I'm gonna practice using studio mode. Whoa.
Well.
You go into studio mode, and you click art stream. And then you make sure that... Nope, not that one. That one is on. Then... You can make little fun transitions and stuff with like animations.
What?
Yeah, you can do motion graphics this way.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I haven't exited. I always forget this part. Whoa. Is there like, do they have like fancy transitions? Whoa. Oh, you just hit transition and then it does it.
Well.
So if I exit studio mode, we're like that. Oh, okay. I'm learning how to be a YouTuber right now.
Wow.
Still early in the process, getting vibes down for a lesbian polycule. Love them.
Yes.
So much.
Oh my god.
That sounds amazing.
I'm hyped for this.
Okay, so I'm gonna try studio mode one more time.
All
We're
right.
gonna go back to the streaming soon, and so you can do like a fade. What are all these things? Whoa.
Whoa. That's pretty poggies.
And then I just go back. That's cool. Okay.
Neat. See, I want to make like, you know how some streamers, they'll have like
Streamals?
Shut up.
Yeah, some streamals.
Some streamals.
I understand.
They have like little cute frames
Yeah.
around their stuff. I want to make one of those.
Yeah, we need to do that again.
It'd be cute.
Have cute little frames. You need to VTube.
Yes.
We gotta become VTubers.
Let's become VTubers.
Ugh, for real though,
That is
honestly.
That is a project I want to do. I have in my list of video ideas. I have designing my VTube.
Never having to look good again.
Yeah.
Oh, please. Please and thank you. I just want to live my life of being a furry.
Let me just be scrungly.
We need to do more furry videos. Oh, videos. We have to do videos for our channel.
You
Make
better
sure
record.
to record.
Mitter.
I'm doing it now. Okay.
Mitter.
That's the point of this. That's the point of streams, is for us to get some video footage for our YouTube videos that we do.
We do YouTube videos?
We do. Sometimes.
When? Show me.
Show me the evidence.
You did one this week.
I did. I did a really long one. I always do long ones now. All I want to do is talk for 1 hour a week about my writing, and I want to offer nothing else to the world.
I want, like, once you've made, like,
That's
12
true, yeah.
hours
I can
of...
tell.
Yeah. How'd you know?
Them eyes.
Once you have 12 hours of, like, all this lore
Yeah.
about the crow story,
Yeah.
we have to make a video that's like 12 hours of crow lore. Just fall asleep too.
World building to fall asleep to. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
I love those kinds of videos, by the way. Definitely help me.
Unconscious content.
Yes.
We need to get into that. We do. We do need to get into the unconscious niche. The 4 hour, the 10-hour video essay territory, except I'm talking only about my own stuff.
Please. That's what I live for.
No, that's fine.
I give so many YouTubers my views when I am unconscious.
I mean, you give me your views when I'm wait.
What?
When you're unconscious? That's when you pay attention to me.
When I'm unconscious.
Yeah. That's the only time you talk to me.
True. I bap you and then go blah, blah, blah. Did I tell you I woke up? It was in a nightmare.
Okay, don't get too animated that close to the microphone.
Oh, sorry.
If you're gonna start getting animated, just move it back a bit.
Okay. Well, I had a nightmare.
We've got the chill vibe microphone set up right now. We don't have the energy set up. Okay.
no.
Anyways, tell me about your.
My nightmare.
I'm sorry, I punched the microphone.
Oh my god.
Sorry, tell me about your nightmare.
Thank
Is it this conversation?
The stream right now.
Yeah.
No, but I had a nightmare where I was being chased by like zombies or something.
Neat.
And I had someone reach out and grab at me, and I like batted my arm out to like knock their hand away. And I woke up because I'd punched the frame of my bed.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that you punched one of the dogs.
No. No.
And they were the zombie. Okay, you're really close to the microphone.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I have woken up with the dogs like standing over me, looking me in the eye, and I'm like, oh my god,
yeah.
please. Don't hurt me.
I keep walking in on situations with our foster cat.
Yes.
Who we have dubbed Minoru.
Yes.
So I walk in to like the weirdest situations with this cat. Because she lives in our bathroom, and we've got her like a screen now so she can watch the world, and slowly, very slowly, she moves at a very slow mental pace. I understand. Very slowly introduce her to this world. And I just keep on, and because one time, first, like, we have our cats, and they like to stare and like look in and try and find her. And there's been like growling and hissing, mostly Miku, and like slap fights against the screen, but nothing like nothing ridiculous, you know. Cats gotta talk to each other or whatever. But I walked in, I walked downstairs, and like, she was just sitting in front of Lear, and they were just both looking at each other, and like, there wasn't any bad vibes, and they both looked at me like, "What are you doing here?" And yeah, Minoru slowly backed up and vanished, which is impressive because Minoru has never like moved while looking at her before.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
She's always just frozen.
Yeah, she's always frozen or like hidden and darting away into the shadows. She moves only through shadows, and when you're not looking at her, she's very much a cryptid in that one regard. But no, she's good. And today I was being lazy and I was sitting on the couch hanging out with my dog, Serena. She's obnoxious, and you always have to pay attention to her because she's always up to trouble. And she wandered off, and I'm like, she can't be up to that much trouble. And then eventually I got up, and she was standing over Minoru, and Minoru was like, wait, no, yeah, she was standing staring at Minoru, and Minoru was puffed up on the top of her cat tree. And I hadn't expected to walk in on that because they were so quiet. Like, Fado saw Minoru for the first time, and he was screaming. But that's him. He likes to chase cats and yell. It's his herding instinct. We have determined.
Yes.
He's a little bimbo. Anyways, I hope your comics are doing well.
Mhm.
If you do comics, I know y'all do all sorts of different fun things with your life. Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Ursula's moving an eyeball. Very cool. Yeah, do it. Wiggle it.
I will. I'll wiggle that eyeball.
I got an eye floater now because I'm old.
Old.
It looks like a little three mouth. My eye went kawaii. Kawaii. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a cat in my eyeball now. Permanently.
Hell yeah.
Malthy's staring at you.
Hi, baby. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I leave a book on the couch so you
Oh.
can't sit beside me? I'm sorry.
You learning about art?
Me?
Yeah. Is that the art book you got or the career book? Or
The career book.
career?
Career. I'm an adult. I have a career.
Yeah. I don't have a job. I have a career. I have aspirations. What do you want to do with your life?
Look at me. I'm
We're supposed to have an answer by now. Right?
I don't know.
Someone, people have been saying that they feel older when they're 29 than when they were 30.
What? Really?
Yeah. I guess it makes sense. It feels like such a hurdle of old. And then it's like,
Oh. And then you just feel the same you did
yeah.
the day before.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, because when I turned 20, I felt like being
Ancient.
19. You're like, oh my god, I'm going to be 20.
Ugh.
Feels
Can you
like a big
imagine being
deal.
immortal and those milestones? That must be like a trip. Like, it's like, I'm 1,000 years old now. I have been here for a millennia. What? You look back on your life, 10,000 years past. You're a dog.
Yeah.
In my mind, we're immortal dogs.
Oh, okay. I love this.
Yeah.
This is accurate.
Dogs should be immortal.
Right?
Mm.
They should.
Yeah. Yeah, they should. Resignation. Ugh. What? Sorry.
You okay?
I cannot read anyone's names. I'm just not gonna try. It's not. Okay, I'm gonna read your message first. Hi everyone, first time being able to catch a stream. I'm
Aw.
currently working on the final design lineup of my characters for my comics. That's amazing.
That is.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, to explain why I'm not gonna read names is because contextually, I, in theory, know the English language, and I cannot see the screen that well. I'm old. I'm almost 30. I'm nearly dead. So like, I can make out what y'all are saying because I have all that. However, your names are all unique and yeah. Unique, and they're not, you can't through context clues figure out a name. So I'd have to like lean forward and squint, and my back hurts because I'm almost 30. Hi Eden, I know your name and I can vaguely make out the colors of your profile picture.
My problem is I know people by their profile pictures.
Yeah.
So if they ever change, I'm like, who are you?
Oh, such a mood. You can call me Matt if my name is too hard. It's not that your name is too hard, it's just that I can't see it. And I just don't want to like come up with like my whatever comes up with from my brain. See, this is why we don't want me to name you guys. Ursula can probably read your names. The thing is, the problem with YouTube is it's really bad for blowing up text without making the whole UI break.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just pop out the chat and make it big.
Mm-hmm.
You have to make all of YouTube big, which is just ridiculous. And I fumble and I mess with my flow.
Yeah. I don't... What's wrong with this picture?
And everyone's name is green, and Ursula's drawing on a green background.
Oh. Well.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
What?
Don't worry about it.
I'm drawing her eyes way too big. That's the
Just
problem.
anime.
Which
You
is
know what the
fine.
problem is?
What?
Is that you're mammy-pammying it and trying too hard.
I want it to be a cool piano.
We're supposed to go through this quick.
No.
Hello to you, person speaking. Have you thought about
Hobo heart.
de-aging, becoming younger?
Oh.
Yeah, but then I'd have to be 20 again, and I don't want that. I want to be 40, and unfortunately, you have to be 30 before that. 40 is my ideal age. After that, I'm done. That's my last decade, guys. That's the last one I'm showing up for. Like, I'm not gonna die. I'm just not gonna put in any effort.
You're just gonna stop.
50?
Stop at 40.
Heck. 20 is better than 15. True. Very true. But having been as old as I am,
Ancient.
it's 29. I'm not even close. I just turned 29.
Ugh. Child.
I just turned 29 and my ear made funny noises, and then I got convinced I was dying.
That's called anxiety.
Yeah. Well, I can hear my pulse in my ear. But I always have been able to hear my pulse in my ear. I mean, what else do you hear with? Am I right? But still, like, Do you hear your pulse, like, in your ear? Do you just hear the blood going whoosh, whoosh, whoosh sometimes?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
It's usually, yeah, like when the blood rushes to your head
Yeah.
for whatever reason.
I don't know. Sometimes when I'm sleepy, that happens.
Huh.
And I just get really... Because you can hear the slurping of blood.
Ah. Okay, I've never heard the slurping of blood when I'm trying to fall asleep.
Yeah, I get way too fixated on it.
See, I used to be really freaked out by the feeling of my heart pounding at night.
Oh, that is scary. No.
No?
See, this is why I'm terrified. And you Google it, it's like, you are imminently having a stroke. And it's like, or you have anxiety.
The worst.
It's always that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Heart attack, anxiety.
Mhm.
Stroke, anxiety. Yeah.
The slurping of blood.
Slurping of blood. Slurping. It's the movement, the flow. It's a technical term. I've accepted my 20s are your adult teen years. Yeah, but 30 is like your adult years. Like you're no longer like I sent Ursula this meme that was like no more cat boys. It's time for like cat men. And like I felt it, and it's like I am not a dear boy anymore. I am a dear man. But not in a masculine way, in a tired old way.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, that's the issue, is we need to feminize men. The word.
Yeah.
I need it more gender neutral. Man is just so there's like no like okay, I was gonna be like, there's no good word for like an adult, but neutral. And I realized that is adult. That is the word. But you know, like girl, boy, like boys can wear like little flower crowns and stuff. I am helping Matica.
Okay. No, I feel you. I know what Bones is saying, because I feel the same way about like being like, I'm a grown ass woman, where I don't know. Woman feels too gendered sometimes, you know? A woman. Too much gender in man and woman. Need
It's
less
so
gender.
but it's also like age.
Yeah.
Like adult, the thing with the word adult is it feels so ironic to me now, because everyone's like, huh, I'm an adult now, you know? Like no one sincerely is an adult anymore. No one believes it.
No.
The ones who do, they don't call themselves adults. They call themselves men and women, because they haven't discovered gender yet. None of them. No old gays exist.
Exactly. Never once.
So how do you feel about swears here? I don't know. I imagine YouTube might block your swears
Yes.
just because we have it on pretty tight.
Yeah. It catches the swears and also the really terrible things.
Yeah, you can't say the F word in our Discord server. Because only I am allowed to say it. It's sort of like you know, like in like the Middle Ages, how like only the nobility could wear certain colors.
Mm-hmm.
That's me and the F word. Y'all are peasants and you're not allowed to say it. It's mine.
Yes.
Ads will run shortly for some viewers.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry, guys. Wait, I
Sorry.
can save you, but I want money. I'm gonna skip the ads just for you guys. I saved you. I
There
hope
you
you're
go.
happy.
Now, give me money.
Now give me money. No, it's fine.
No, it's fine.
I'll try and skip them.
That's silly because I set it to we do it manually.
Yeah, well.
Ugh.
I think it keeps resetting it because it really wants you to do ads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Is what it is.
Yeah.
Our Lord and Savior, you're welcome. As I told you, that is why I am allowed to say the F word. I can stop the ads and I can say the F word. Except I, like the kings of old, must answer to God. And my God, YouTube, says no F words in the first 30 seconds of any video. And while we are deep into it, I live in perpetual fear of my God, that one day he will taketh away my my coin retroactively for using too many swears. So yes, only our Lord can say the forbidden words. Yes. Can confirm, comment with a swear didn't go through. Yeah. Sometimes they go through specifically on our Streamlabs and not on our YouTube chat. It's very strange when that happens.
Yeah.
There you go. No swears.
No swears.
I'm gonna go save our dog.
Alright. Save her. Someone.
That's it. That's the only thing I'm doing for her.
Okay.
I'm not doing the in and out thing.
Dogs are silly. There was just, yeah. Okay, our dog in particular, I feel like this is like a cat move. Like when you let your cat out and they cry when the door is closed and they cry and they want to come back in as soon as you let them out. But that's our dog.
Well, my cat... Oh, sorry. We got like screen doors because we got the one for Minoru and we were like, oh my God, I love these. So I got them for our doors. And for my bedroom, Miku has never yelled outside my door. But like after I put up the curtain thing, if it's open, she just slams her body against the the door and meows. She stopped doing it, thankfully, but the first few nights, she was like, I'm just gonna yell now. And, like, it's the same door. There's, like, an extra barrier. And I didn't even have that barrier closed. It wasn't until I closed that barrier that she stopped. Beautiful art. I agree. So pretty.
Thanks.
Where can I find y'all's webtoon? I want to read it. I want to say on webtoon, but like we do have some on webtoon. McKay and Gray. We have the Magpie. In theory, you can find it in our description. Maybe not on our live stream description, maybe in our video descriptions. But this comic has not come out yet. We are working on it. It exists as a novel right now, and we are webtoonizing it.
Yes.
Without putting too much effort into it.
Stop.
Just because we want to share the story. But you can buy it for a very reasonable price. Or you can strongly hint at loved ones that you would like it this holiday season. I'm sorry, I just read the description. No problem at all.
Okay.
You just gave me a perfect time to be the ad read that I skipped for you.
True. Let me pitch at you.
Yeah. You give me an opportunity to pitch. And while you're at it, while you're looking down at the description, when you head your way up, hit the like button. There we go. We got this.
We did it. Guys, we did a YouTube.
Not out yet. Wouldn't it be funny to like give a teeny weeny spoiler, like the name and hair color for this elf. Well, that's Tria. My very first OC ever.
Yeah.
There's a whole video about her on the channel, so there's plenty of spoiler. Sage of Earth. Sorry, but I am a poor Victorian orphan child. I don't have money. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. That is literally why I want to make a webtoon, because I care about readership more than I care about money.
You care about the Victorian orphans.
I want the Victorian orphans when they're in the in the mines getting the rickets. I want them to their shivering fingers malformed by lack of sunlight and vitamin D. They strike their match against their only match. It's like the little match girl kind of situation. Like they strike it against the stone, and by match light they open their iPhone and and they go to our webtoon and they read it and they smile. One last smile before they pass away.
Yeah. Thank you for the hearts. Oh my god.
And that's why I do it. That's why
That's what
I
drives us.
for the people. Not gonna lie, I thought it was a man. That's fine.
It's okay.
She's in the 20s wearing a suit. She might as well be a man.
Wow.
Christmas present to myself is receiving the hard copy. OMFG. True. Did you ever receive it? I hope you did. If not, oh no. There's 3 people. No, I'm ignoring it.
You're stronger than a dog. Monica, come here.
I worry that she wants water and that it's actually a reasonable ask. Okay, this is the last time.
Oh, sure.
This is the last time. You're getting water. You are not going out. Okay, come here. No, come here. Come here. You asked around. Around and you're finding out. No, you're going upstairs.
Go up there, Monica.
Go in bed.
Silly puppy. How we all doing? While I draw this grumpy elf. Oh no. The grumpiest elf to ever grump.
I want to say that we used to have them trained, but no.
No.
Oh. I'm old. That was a lot of running around. What are your favorite anime or shows? I read that as animal and I got really excited.
Oh.
So I'm just going to answer that instead. My favorite animal are deer. I love them with my heart and soul. I love little deer. I love big deer. I love all deer. They're all dear to me.
They're all so good.
I can't go through life without making deer character, you know? Like Aaron, he's a deer farmer. Avo doesn't have sheep, has deer because I love them. I saw a deer when we went to BC. It was the last thing I saw before becoming ill. Omen or send off. Not sure. Just finished protecting a nudie branch painting I'm giving to someone as a present. There's a type of deer with fangs. Cute AF.
Yeah.
Very true. There's a few deer with fangs. It's neat. I love that for them.
They're so good.
Yeah. There's a lot of deer. It's a whole thing. It's like how there's a lot of dogs, man. So many dogs. I love her.
She's great.
What part are we in? Is it just like Juliet talking about her?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Thought so. The elf.
The elf.
The elf. I keep watching videos for like beginning in English like lessons, like how to improve your English accent. And by that I don't mean like I'm trying to be British or anything. I'm just trying to understand my own accent.
Oops, what did I do?
Wow. Demon.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Put the bird to bed.
Yeah, I know about nudie branches.
Put the bird to bed.
Why are they nude?
Because they're slugs. They don't have the shell.
Oh.
That's. I don't think that's actually it.
No, that's why.
No, okay. You know what? Yeah, it is. And they're called branches because it's a branch of the snail family. It's the nude branch.
The nude branch. Yeah.
The nudie branch.
Yes.
Yes, there are land slugs, but we don't talk about those.
No.
Oh yeah, I love the leaf sheep. They're so cute. With their chlorophyll.
Excuse me?
I love leaf sheep. They're so cute.
What is a leaf sheep?
Well, you better look it up one day. It's a nudie branch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Land slugs are boring. So true. Or horrifying. Banana slugs? Terrifying. The thing is, I care too much about our dog. So, like, I hear her in distress and I help, and that's why she constantly yells. So, we are gonna yell at me if I go to help her, okay? Because she does not need it. She asked to go outside right after asking to come inside. Like, you guys heard that, right? Like, you heard me leave to bring her back inside after she was yelling. Like, there was not, like, a minute that went by before she was like, actually, I want to go back outside. I think she got cold. I think it was winter. She came inside to warm up for a minute and then wanted outside again. That or she was trying to convince me to go outside with her and play. And now she's upset that she has been put away. I think I cracked the code.
Heck.
Land dwellers. Yeah. Ugh. I've been working so hard on Crow Story lore. I have so much to talk about. Oh, hi Cypress. Nice to see you as always.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hobo Heart. I'm learning your names. One Piece on Netflix is awesome. Too bad I don't have Netflix.
Yeah.
We used to when Netflix was cool and let you have a family.
Exactly.
We get to learn more about the worm that created the world by eating it.
Worm.
The word nudibranch comes from the Latin nudus, meaning naked,
Yo.
and Greek something meaning gills. Interesting.
Yo. So it is because they're naked.
They are naked. Sorry, I zoned out for like
Whoa.
an eternity. It was like 1 second for you guys, but
You lived a whole lifetime.
I lived a whole lifetime in that 1 second. You ever do that?
No.
Oh, well. You should try it.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. Have I told you guys about the booklet I made? I made a booklet full of my the documentation for the starting mods we're playing. It is thick. What?
I'm drawing branches and stuff, but it looks like a little hand that's like pet.
Oh,
Pet.
give her a little pit pat. Yes, perfect.
Pet.
Parfait. Worm. Chanting worm.
Worm.
We love the worm. We praise be to the worm.
We do not praise the worm.
Praise the worm.
Do not praise the worm. The worm is stinky.
Well, that's because Ursula's learned of the worm's war crimes.
The worm crimes.
The worm crimes. But we haven't yet. The chat doesn't know.
Just you wait.
Pepela.
Just you freaking wait.
The worm hasn't done anything. Its followers have.
Well-
Can you blame the worm?
Yes.
Worm.
I blame the worm.
In the worm church, you just go to worm church and you go, worm. Yeah. Colfer gets it. Want a weird animal fact while I wait for this gloss finish to dry? Okay.
Yeah.
Give us the weird animal fact. This if you watch the streams of old, you'd know we're all about the weird animal facts.
Oh, hell
Let's
yeah.
go worms. Yes. Let the worm is a better god than YouTube.
That is true.
Praise to the worm. There's a starfish that can see without eyes.
Yo.
Fascinating.
It feels like a riddle.
That does. Marine life is like such a mystery to me. I've just marine life and like I don't know what the word is, but like the little critters. I want to say bugs, but I know bugs is like technical or whatever. Bugs, insects, worms, the little creepy crawlies. I don't know much about them. They don't fascinate me the same way. They don't tickle my interest. I mean, they will. I just need to get more into them. The only creepy quality I know about is the worm. And he's big.
He's a big worm.
He's a big worm. He is the earth. The earth. They have special light receptors, if I'm correct. I mean, it makes sense that something could see without eyes. Because there's a lot of microscopic life, like single cellular life, that has like organelles that work similar to like eyes.
Were you telling me there's a thing
Yes.
that has that has eyes, but the brain doesn't? Oh God, sorry. The brain doesn't receive signals from it or something.
Yeah, it's like I forget which one it is. It's one of the cave. It's like a troglodyte of some sort. They have like the fully developed eyes
Oh, okay.
that in theory would work, but they just don't.
Right.
Male giraffe to the previous animal fact. remember reading about this plant that mimics other plants, and researchers put it next to fake plant, and it still mimicked it, meaning it could see.
Whoa.
Plants are interesting. Plants are really cool. There's like they've done studies they I've let me just vaguely recall facts at you. But I was reading about plants, quote unquote, like intelligence. It's not like intelligence is like a vague word or whatever, but like they can get the Pavlovian response from plants, I believe.
Whoa.
Yeah, where they would open like I forget. I'd have to read it. It had some, I think it was sweet peas they did it with. But they would orient themselves towards something. It's interesting. I have yet to read all of the plant books that I brought home and the fungi books. Fungi, fascinating. Love them. Yeah, the world is interesting and cool.
Yeah.
The end. That's the story.
That's it.
Tree is so cute. I always find it weird that, like, when you're looking at, like, microscopic life, there's, like, single-cell organisms that are, like, bigger than, like, multicellular organisms, and they all live together in their own little micro ecosystems and stuff. It's so weird.
Super weird.
Well, look at all those pages you're working on. Pointed ears. Jules? We love Donnie. Donnie's so sweet.
We love him. He's 10 out of 10.
Hey, Doopy. What is your video gonna be about? Tease it for the people.
Oh gosh. I'm okay, so it is about working through when you feel really discouraged about your art.
Oh, relevant.
Yes. And I was gonna be like, oh, I'm really worried no one will like it.
That is very funny. So apt.
Yes.
Yeah. I always feel that too. Like I'll come up with like a great idea for a video because I have one and I'm not revealing because like I would psych myself out of doing it for no reason. But like I had the idea and I'm like, oh, this is so great. And then I go down to record it and I'm like, ugh, it's bad.
I know. I'm just like
everything I say is stupid. They've heard everything before. Yeah.
Yes.
That's the problem when you get really good at art is you forget that you're good at art because you can always look forward.
Yeah.
And like some people they look at, in order to feel better about that, they look at people who are less good at art and make fun of them go, huh, I'm so good at art, right? This person is shit. They're as bad as I was when I was that level, but I'm good, unlike them.
I don't get that.
It's a way to feel better.
Yeah.
It's a way to deal with that feeling of like inadequacy.
Mm-hmm.
That or you're just legit. I guess I'm just describing like narcissism, just kind of how that works. But like,
Yeah.
but even then, it's not like necessarily narcissism.
No, it can just be a coping strategy.
I mean, narcissism is like a coping strategy.
Well, yeah, but
Thing.
it's like a lesser version of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay, okay.
I know. I'm not saying like it's like a. I just meant it more colloquial.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I didn't mean like the internet diagnosing everyone with like
Yes.
NPD kind of narcissism.
Yeah.
I was just anyways, I've gone completely off track. But yeah, like that is one way that people deal with things, and it is super toxic, and I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
I had to deal with someone who was acting like that to my friend recently. Yeah, like
Mhm.
like there's a bunch of like I think there's like an insecurity that one that you're not as good as you think you are and that someone else is better, or you're insecure because you think like these people might get better, or I think a big one is that you feel very hopeless about the art industry because it's very well the industry of like making art and making money. You can get feeling really hopeless about it, and you try really hard, and you see someone who is just starting out and they're not good by your definition. They haven't done all of the studying that you have done, and they're having a great time, and they're optimistic and hopeful, and they're like, I want to make money in art. And you're like, you can't because you're bad and you're stupid, and like I'm good and even I can't get a job. Like
Yeah.
instead of like being aware that like a rising tide raises all ships or whatever.
Yeah.
I find like those people are the ones who are going to get into AI art too, right? Because of their because of their inadequacy.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of like plagiarism too, right?
Yeah.
Because that's the big topic because of
Yes.
the video.
Exactly.
The H bomb. That was wild.
Right. Oh, mind blown. Yeah.
Yeah, I find like art, there's a lot of people like that, but writing, there's a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
Writers in particular, and if you feel like I'm talking about you, I'm not. Because like I don't know, like writers, they're just so insecure, and they can be so awful and so catty,
Oh yeah.
and like yeah, it's just obnoxious. And I speak from experience, not on the side of being treated badly by a catty artist, a catty writer, but I have been the catty writer. I was terrible about it because I was super insecure. So maybe that's where I'm getting it from, and I'm just projecting upon everyone else. But yeah, no, like in high school, like I was like, I feel inadequate in all things in my life. Writing is the one thing I feel somewhat confident in, and everyone else, I need them to be worse than me because I need to be special, because I need to prove myself, you know? And if other people are good, that's scary.
Yeah.
And like, I didn't need to be the best ever. I just needed to be better than anyone else my age.
Yes.
I wanted recognition so bad.
Mm-hmm.
They're just repeating something that was done to them, and they do think everyone is better than them, but they can't let them win. So these people, I think, yeah, I completely agree. Aside from the fact that, like, I think I think people who are highly competent at writing and art can also feel this way, and they have like some justification, of being better at art than some other people, but they're missing out on the point of like, I don't know, they're like the least artistic artists too, because like when you have like this objective idea about art and like you focus entirely on the skill of art, um you miss out on a lot, because like people who are unskilled at art can make really good art.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, like you don't need to necessarily have honed your skill to make something that resonates.
Mm-hmm.
And like I think everyone needs to like kind of think about that a little bit, and just realize that it doesn't matter. It's okay if someone is bad at art and getting like attention for it. And I'm doing finger quotes around bad. Like it's okay. Like it's not taking away from you. Comic artists, like you doing well at comics doesn't take away from someone else, because people read a lot of comics. Like I can understand this feeling a lot in like live streaming, because like people can only be watching one stream at a time or whatever, but like everyone watches like multiple streams, you know, like you create, there's like an ecosystem that needs to be like nourished.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, yeah, like there's like cross pollination. It's very important. And like it's okay to feel jealous and have the thought of like they're just bad at art and I'm good. Like it's okay to have that thought. Like you're not bad for having that thought. It's just like don't act upon it.
No.
And analyze that thought and tell your therapist.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
if you need it said sometimes. You need to get it out. But like do it healthy. Yeah. Yeah, and like the thing is like the industry like preys on this so hard and pits artists against each other, and that's what I kind of hate the most. And it's so prevalent in writing, especially like in this day and era or whatever, where publishers are so closed off and so difficult to get in with, and there's like an in-group out-group thing, and it's just obnoxious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just saw a post today that said other comic artists aren't your competition, they're your support system. Like something, yeah,
Totally.
It's 100%. Like you'll go much farther making friends.
Yep.
And again, like I find comics is one of like the most welcoming spaces that I've ever been in. As opposed to novel writing, which was super weird. And I
Yeah.
enjoy it. I'm just webtoonizing my novels because I prefer the audience I have. Like comments on webtoons can be obnoxious and weird and bad at times, and some people can be very pushy and not understand how hard it is to make comics. Like those people exist, but I haven't had to run into that many or as many of those people. Everyone's very nice to me, so like I'm just happy about like where I'm at, because like we haven't posted to Magpie in forever, and I'll make posts like, oh, here's a page and we're still working, and they're like, take your time, we understand, blah 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 blah. It's great. But like writing books, like opening Goodreads is the scariest thing because they're so mean.
Yeah.
They just cut. They're critics. They cut through the soul. And like it's fine if like that's the culture or whatever, but like I don't have to read that. You
Yeah.
know? Like there's nothing wrong with having your little artistic hug box.
Also, like, critics are different than like creators, and like, admittedly, there are critics who are also creators.
Yeah.
But it's very different.
Hello to all the people
Hello.
who have joined.
Yeah.
And thank you all for liking the stream.
Yes.
I'm being a good YouTuber. And every time I'm saying that, it's me saving you from an ad break. Okay? So that's why you should like the stream, so I continue to stop the ads for you. There, that's my threat.
Like, like it, or you have to watch an ad.
I am a god and you must appease me.
Oh, you went from being the king to being the god?
I'm God King. Think of the orphans and the
I think of the Victorian orphans in the mines.
yeah.
Clicking the like button before they
Yeah. Thank you for the one like.
their matches.
I know
run
that
out.
most of you have liked. We've got a pretty good ratio of likers. Oh my god, Matika is killing me right now, but I'm not gonna give in.
No,
And
'cause
chat supports me
you're strong, powerful.
as long as her barks are changing. Not the ads. Have mercy, please. All right, I'll have a little bit of mercy. Liking really helps because like I can see it, like the graph drifting upward.
Dang.
Yeah, it's sad but true.
I hate graphs.
I hate giraffes.
No,
They're so silly.
they're cute.
They're just ridiculous.
They got silly little blue tongues.
They're built like Dorito chips. Sorry. It's the one thing I can remember from having to like draw giraffes. It's like they are just like every other ungulate is built like all boxy and normal, and then giraffes are just triangles.
Oh boy.
Hi, Mom. Everyone say hi to my
Hi,
mom.
Kim.
Hi, love your energy. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm very energetic.
You're supposed to be chill, mister.
Oh, sorry. I'm chill.
God. As
Oh.
God King,
As God King.
you are chill. Oh, I can hear the
Oh.
cat snoring beside me.
Oh, so you're gonna wake her up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give her a little pet. I want to. Oh.
Ursula and my mom, they do watercolors together on Wednesdays.
We do.
Speaking of artists, supporting artists,
Exactly.
not tearing each other down,
We build
whining
each other up.
together.
Whining. Yeah, we whine a lot. We whine while we drink wine.
Wine, wine, wine. It's Madoka, except the alcohol. What is it? A virgin mimosa. An orange juice, but like in a fancy cup.
Sometimes you want fancy orange juice.
Yeah, it's okay.
What are
You,
colors?
you want to be part of the girls.
Yeah.
Nah, that's cool. That's cool. So we working on some ears here
We do be.
for like what I was thinking, because I was talking to Ursula about this on our daily walk. I don't know why I delivered it like that. But I was talking to her about like an idea that I have for like videos for her end of things, because I'm working on Crow Story. I was like, oh, you could help me like design like the clothing and like aesthetic of like the cultures, and then you could like talk about your design theory or whatever,
Yeah.
and that'd be so cool.
It'd be so fun. I love designing characters.
Do you guys also do watercolor? Yeah. Ursula is the one.
Yeah.
That's Ursula.
I'll do watercolor
goes,
from
"Ooh."
time to time. I need a proper way to like record
Watercolors.
watercolors. Like I just need like a tripod arm for my desk. And then I'd
Yeah.
be fine. But
Yeah, it's difficult.
yeah, because every time we try to like stream it or record it, I just don't like it. So, but I do.
It's also part of the problem is like watercolor. There's so much like downtime.
Yeah, it's a lot of like.
It's nice sped up.
Oh yeah.
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 I find that cool to look at.
Totally. Like it's such a nice medium.
It looks fun.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
That's good. All your illustrations were so cute.
Thank you. I try my best.
Everyone loved them.
I feel like I've tricked everyone. I'm like, haha.
Ha.
You think they're good? They are not. But I
But
tricked you.
no, it's just you have a lot of skill, so it comes easy.
Oh, stop it.
It's true. I was saying like even I have like art skill and I can impress people, and like I do so much less than you. So it's no wonder that you can just do a little doodle and make amazing art.
Aw,
That's what years of practice happens.
true. That do be.
I'm so happy with my illustration. Yay.
Oh, thank you. I'm
The
glad it
stream
got
is
to
giving
you.
me so much inspiration to draw.
Oh, bless.
Bless. That is what we are here to do. We're here to inspire.
get your little pencils out.
We're here to
everybody.
be gay and inspire.
Yes.
And in a way, that's just the same thing.
Yeah.
Because, so inspirational.
So inspiring. Oh my god.
You're living your truth.
I think about that woman all the time.
Yeah? Well, that's because she told you.
She believed in
She shook
me.
your heart, and
She-
you're like, you know what? I am living my truth. And forevermore, you've been living your truth since she told you.
I should tell the story because I'm sure people
Oh,
here
yeah.
haven't heard it. But I was at Anime North, which is an anime convention in Toronto, and I was at the table, selling books, and
As one does.
as one does, and we have pride flags that we put up on our display. And I had this like middle-aged woman come up to me, and she like held my hand, and she was like, I am so proud of you for living as your true self. and I was like, thank you. She's like, you're so brave.
Oh, I love.
Oh,
Oh,
I think about her.
yeah. And an impact was made. I finally caught you guys live. Hello.
Oh,
Welcome.
hello. Welcome.
We were talking about art and being gay. So,
Yeah.
same old, same old.
Exactly.
Ugh. That's so cute. Yeah. She's a little confused, but she's got the spirit. That's the
Exactly.
thing. It's like such a microaggression, but like sometimes it just comes back around, you know, with them, where it's like, you know what? Your heart is really in this.
Yeah. You're trying your best here,
Yeah.
and I appreciate it.
I'm like, if someone took the time to explain things to you, I think you'd get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that vibe.
exactly.
Yeah, where it's like, this is not the time. It's like my bank teller
Right.
when I was changing my
Oh.
my name at the bank,
So excited.
and he was like so excited to do it because he'd never done it before. Yeah, it's way better than the people who are like super scared.
Mm,
Like they're a different type of ally where they're just like so scared to mess up. Like
yeah.
I appreciate the confidence of being like, oh, a trans. This is my moment.
Yes. I've been waiting.
It's like it's the unicorn experience, which like depending on your mood is like the worst thing.
Oh yeah. Sometimes you're like, no.
You're just like,
No.
please.
Please.
Please, I'm just a human. I am at the bank right now, so
Just let me do bank things and leave quickly.
just imagine I am changing my last name.
Please.
Ugh. It was fun. I put it off so long.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I was getting a house that I finally fixed it. Ugh.
Sometimes you just need the right kick in the butt.
Oh, she's got trees in her eyes.
Oh no. Did it damage her eyes?
No, they live inside her eyes.
Oh, okay.
And Aaron is like, whoa, pretty.
Wow.
That's my friend Tria.
And then they hold hands.
If you only know the first book, that's kind of ox.
What?
Because she's like
She's
holding his hands
a
like
light
sucks
vacuum?
out his light, yeah. And brings him closer to becoming a demon boy. A monster creature.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey now.
Mm.
Don't be mean to the fallen.
Aw, Juliet's crying.
Good.
What? Why are you being mean to Juliet? What'd she do to you?
I don't know.
Nothing.
I shouldn't be mean to
What's your
Juliet.
web novel called? This is The Books of Avo. Avo as in avocado. It's about no
Avocados.
It's about avocados. No, it's a name of a goddess in the book. But it's 1920s inspired, not the actual 1920s. About dragons and this lady. And she meets a dragon and she's like, whoa, hot. And has a bunch of gay feelings. And yeah. what is my pitch? It's like Great Gatsby mixed with Aragon, but it's gay. That's the answer.
Yes.
Yes.
Did you know there's a new Aragon book?
No, I didn't. I'm not up. I never read the last one.
Oh.
The
I thought you
E-Ragon.
did. Because it had cats with armor.
I didn't get through it.
Oh, okay.
Aragon's a lot.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Aragon, like, oof, like, I can't imagine. Aragon is like if I had published Avo when I was a child and then it got popular and I had to finish it based on that. Like that's what happens with Aragon.
Yes.
But I enjoyed it. I had lots of fun. Murtagh, yes.
Yes.
Oh my god. So many cool ideas in it too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I just remember the video game we played.
Oh my god, that was fun.
He was so spry, that old man.
A spry old man. Keep holding on. Yeah. Avocados. Delicious. I don't actually like avocado that much.
You monster.
It's not my thing.
It's delicious.
I'm just convinced I don't like it. I probably just haven't tried it
Have you ever had guacamole?
by accident. I didn't like it. It's green.
Ew.
Ew.
Hate green foods.
Oh, we got to make chop for the bird,
Oh, that was fun.
which was fun. It's so much work, but it's fun.
Yeah.
And she was so excited to get her new chop because we cut up like a bunch of like vegetables and grains and we make like a little mix and then we like freeze portions and it lasts for the season. So by the end of it, she's kind of bored, but then new season happens and it's like Pog.
Oh, heck yeah. New leaves.
New leaves. Animal Crossing.
Oh, she was really excited about the squash.
Oh
The
yeah.
little bits of squash. She was like, oh, hell yeah.
That's good. Get
Muncha,
that beta
muncha.
carotene.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's super. Having a bird is fun.
I having a bird.
I don't see her as much as you do.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm a distant father.
She loves you so much.
Yeah, we dance together sometimes.
Exactly. My favorite is when she's like out and about and she gets on your shoulder and it's just like, no, I will never leave.
Oh my god, the new Jaden animation book.
Oh my god.
Book.
Book.
The new Jaden animation about the birds
Yes.
having eggs.
Oh my god.
Oh, it was so fun. It's so much fun to watch those now, like to look back at the other ones where she first got her bird, because it's like so much more relatable. There's so many good like comics too for birds.
Yes.
They're very funny. Like I love Chicken Thoughts.
Oh,
That's my favorite.
so good.
That's like legitimately like my favorite comic. It's like chicken thoughts, and I love False Knees.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That one's really good.
False Knees is so pretty. They're from where we're from too.
That's so wild.
They live where I was born.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Small world.
I love Jane animation so much. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've been watching the new like group channel that she's on with like Alpharad and Kiwi and all that. And that is how I spend my time.
Heck yeah.
This is very fun. They make me laugh.
They do a funny.
The panic of questioning if Ari was the father or mother. Well, yeah, we got a DNA test, so ours is a girl. Nature's a girl. We DNA tested that dragon in Zelda. Girl.
Girl. Confirmed.
Confirmed femoid. Well. Birds are they have so much personality.
Right? So cute.
I was looking at like funny bird videos, and there was like an argument brewing in the comments where it was like, I wonder what this bird is doing now. And someone was like, it's been 10 years. The bird's probably not alive. And they were like, do you know how birds work? Yeah. And they were like, beep, beep, beep. It's like,
Fighting.
it's like, yeah, birds can live a long ass time. Sorry, birds is probably too broad of a term.
Parrots.
Mammals live long. But yeah, parrots. Wow. Like those mid-sized parrots. They kind of... It's weird that the bigger the parrot, the longer the life, it seems.
I love some of my little doodles for my thumbnails.
It's like the reverse of like dogs. Because the little dogs tend to live longer.
Yeah.
I mean, the birds, it's like species difference.
Yeah,
so,
not
like,
just breed.
Yeah. It's like when people are like, what breed of bird? A bird. The panic of having to do I have to get 4 birds now?
Yes.
Yeah.
4 whole birds.
Some birds just don't like birds.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I wonder how she would do. Nature.
Yeah.
How'd she do with another bird?
I know it's like usually like I won't judge anyone. Oh god, animal people, they're so judgmental and weird. But like yeah, like I've heard to just get a second bird if you want a second bird because they might hate each other and then you have to just be the friend of both of them. 'Cause yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, it does. It makes sense.
Yeah.
I feel like it's that way with cats. Getting one more as a friend for both, they each get their own friend in some clique. But then you have the problem what if all 4 of them just all hate each other? Do you get 8 birds? It exponential birds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful.
Ugh. Like, speaking of like birds being different species, it's kind of okay, it's annoying when you see people who don't know anything about parrots and they have a parrot and they're mishandling and doing a bunch of stuff to like trigger hormones or whatever, and like offering like hides, kind of, because parrots burrow into like a tree to have their nests, so little dark cozy spots makes them be like, ah, yes, egg time. But I saw someone who was arguing about canaries, about not covering, because you're not supposed to cover your bird cage because it can trigger hormones. Like it can be one of the things that can like trigger hormones because you're making it into like a cozy little hide. And then someone was arguing about like someone who was covering their canaries at night, and I'm like, they're canaries, like they're canaries. they're like finches, right?
Yeah.
Like, maybe canaries are like burrowing nesters, and I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they're like little cup nesters. Yeah.
Don't give them cups.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. You have to tailor things to the animals you got.
Well, bye, Mateus. Thanks for coming.
Oh yeah, thank you for coming.
Guys, I have a bird sanctuary. Exactly.
Well, yeah. The thing with like introducing animals, I wish it was kind of like easier to be like, okay, I'm renting this cat, and if it works out, it works out. If not, I don't want any guilt for returning them. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be stuck with this cat if everyone in my house hates it. But if it works out, it's great. Like, you know?
Yeah.
And like there's fostering, but it's not the same.
Like,
I'm describing fostering, but like not, it's just different, you know?
yeah. I mean, like a good rescue, if you went through that, they'd do that for you. Kind of.
Yeah.
It's like if the cat, it doesn't work for your situation, like you should be able to.
I think like the rabbit rescue does that because they want to bond pairs.
Yeah.
So they'll give you a rabbit, and if that doesn't work, they'll give you a different rabbit.
Mhm.
And there's so many rabbits because they're rabbits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a problem. That's the thing. Like they want to move the animals because they need room in the rescues and shelters and stuff. It's hard.
Very hard.
But yeah, if we were in the perfect system, it would be great if they could really check to make sure the animal's like right for the home.
When I adopted one of my dogs, the shelter required us to introduce him to every person and pet in the house already before adoption was allowed. That's
really?
good.
Yeah, that's great. What was that mouth that I just drew?
I don't know. That was wild.
There we go.
Perfect. Looks like a me. Sorry. I'm too tickled. I shouldn't be as tickled as I am by that.
Okay, I give up.
Why are you giggling?
We're so mature.
Yeah, we're very mature.
The most mature.
Yeah.
So good at talking on stream.
Ugh.
Oh, man, oh, man.
Oh my god, yes, that face, exactly.
Yes! Thank you, Pierogi.
I finally found a shelter in our area that was like, we don't care if you have a large yard. We would rather someone with no yard who walks the dog and has a routine and schedule rather than someone who just leaves their dog out because they have a big yard. And I was like, oh my god, thank you.
Thank you.
Because like no one has a closed yard.
Literally.
Like that was so, because like I wanted to adopt a dog and like it was just impossible in my area. Yeah. Which is why none of our dogs are adopted.
We're the bad guys.
No. Like the only dogs I could find that were up for adoption were like imports from like South Korea. And like it just felt like at that point, like I don't know, man. I go ahead and rescue said dogs, but like
Oh, yeah.
also weird. Sussy sometimes, those ones.
Yeah.
Sometimes those ones just turn out to be bad too, and I don't know.
Yeah. Can be hard to tell.
Mm-hmm. Oh well, whatever.
Yeah.
Our cats are getting less fancy with each cat we get. Because our first cat is like a purebred munchkin kitty.
I love him.
I love him so
He's
much.
cute.
Our second one is an oops baby Maine Coon with a Turkish Angora, my favorite cat.
She's so cute. She's
So
the one snoring
beautiful.
beside me.
Third cat, little barn demon. Fourth cat, foster kitty. Tabby, my least
Tabby.
favorite cat.
How dare you?
Ekato's a tabby.
Yeah, how dare you?
Yeah. I'm okay with tabbies. They're cute. I think all cats are cute.
All cats are cute.
I
Don't
had
you
the same
forget it.
problem. I applied to adopt a dog, but I couldn't get the shelter to place one with me. Yeah. It tends to be like the further north you get, the harder it is to get a dog. And like I find like once you're in Canada, like you end up having to have like an imported dog if you want to adopt sometimes.
Yeah. It's very different than like
Like
warm regions.
yeah, and like dogs, they just don't stay in the shelter that long unless they're kind of like problem dogs that are in like foster care situations and they need really specific needs that like I can't offer. Not that they're bad puppos, they're
No.
just they need a lot.
Mhm.
Way up north end of the US. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
And like if you want a small dog, like forget it.
Oh yeah, they're gone if they get to the shelter.
Yeah. Which is good. Like
yeah.
you like the issue with shop don't adopt is like economic at the end of the day because like you want there to be dogs and cats up for adoption. Cuz like because if you take adoption of animals to its end, the conclusion, which you never will, which is why it's fine and it's all good or whatever. But if you take it to your natural end, no one has pets anymore.
Right.
Yeah,
Because no one would be breeding and everyone would be
adopting.
adopting.
And eventually you would run out of pets.
Mhm.
So in order to have pets to adopt, there needs to be homeless pets.
Hmm.
So once you get into a situation like where it's up north and there's not lots of dogs just like that can honestly like the feral populate or whatever, like it just becomes like a thing. Whereas cats, it's just like endless. There's always cats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My city has more dogs than children and more cats than dogs. Yeah.
Whoa.
I I'm not for adoption. It's just I'm also sensitive to people who end up buying animals or getting them from responsible breeders or whatever.
Hell yeah.
Or even like a lot of adoption ends up just happening like 1-to-1 between people.
Yeah.
That's most of the adopted animals I know, cuz like my mom's dog is like adopted and it wasn't through like a shelter.
Yeah, true. It was just a family that needed to rehome him.
Yeah. Which is cool.
Yeah. He's a sweet dog.
He's a sweet dog.
And then there was their King Shepherd.
Yeah, the King
who
Shepherd.
just showed up.
Yeah, he's got him. Yeah.
Just a guy who's like, yeah, gotta, the dog needs a home.
I live in a place where literally everyone has a dog and it's so cool. So do I, but I
Yeah.
also live in a place where everyone just has their dogs off leash
Roaming.
roaming the streets like constantly. Like last week I was walking through the park and I walked past a couple and then their dog U-turns around, runs at me yelling, and I'm like, oh god. I got surprised because it sounded like my dog and it was like a blur of black and I'm like, Madoka?
How did you get here?
But no, it was just a poodle yelling at me. I have been chased by so many dogs.
Oh my god. During the summer, we walk late at night because it's like cooler.
Yeah.
And we can handle it. And everyone lets their dogs out at the same time at night, and we have run.
Yes.
There was one street we were trying to go down, and we couldn't return home because there was just like a bulldog just like patrolling the sidewalk, and we're like, oh, okay, I guess we wait.
Yeah, and like most of them are fine.
Yeah.
Oh, the most terrifying one was like a dog that was like on leash and like a little girl was holding onto him.
Oh yeah.
And she was like really scared because she wasn't able to hold on, and the dog was very upset about our dog existing, and I'm like, this is where we die. Like,
Well,
yeah.
this is the end for all of us.
yeah. The other terrifying one was a chihuahua that proved me and Ursula's different like responses, because Ursula froze and I was other side of the street
He was gone.
because like the dog came out of nowhere in the dark and just went like a chihuahua, and I just saw the flash of teeth and the small kind of shape, and I'm like, that is a raccoon, it is rabid, I am leaving.
He left me to die.
Yeah I survived. You got attacked by the rabid raccoon.
You are truly a deer.
Yeah, I am a deer. If I get captured, I die. I get capture myopathy and die. I must run. Speaking of walks, it is now 8 o'clock, so we should wrap up and go on our walkie.
We should. We need walkies.
We need our walkies. Thank you all for coming by and
Yeah.
liking the stream.
Hint, hint.
Hint, hint. No, thank you so much, and thank you for the future people who are drifting to sleep right now to my
Yes.
dulcet tones.
My people.
Yeah. All right. Now let's.
Can Bones turn off the stream? Let's find out.
You know what we need to do?
What?
We need to make an end stream card.
Oh yeah.
And then we can like dim out our microphones and the music can continue, and it'd be like, thanks for showing up, and then I can fumble through this section.
Hell yeah.
And it would be all cool. But
That
then
sounds-
we wouldn't have a joke anymore, and that would suck, you know? Okay, stream is done.
Well done.
I